Ironic that you have a marked PFP, but moving on. Naturally Toast, he basically disagrees with my entire video, saying that, okay, blah, 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 you can't expect him to be like his dad. Oh, he's only been a superhero for like a year, etc., etc. I disagree. That has nothing to do with his capability as a fighter because we've seen him have hands and he is atrocious. That's all I'm going to say on that. Anyway, shout out to you. And he commanded the chariot to stand still, and they went down, both into the water, both Philip and the eunuch, and he baptized him. Acts 8:38.
Who is writing Arcane? Like, bro, there's no happy ending here.
Anyway, sorry for that. I just find it funny that, like, I watch this show and, like, I simultaneously am obsessed with how story and how the characters get more and more traumatized as each episode comes out. Because, bro, Act 3 is insane. Like, okay, let me collect myself because I just watched it today, right? Meanwhile, I'm over here in my room, sitting here thinking, how am I gonna record this video? Because I don't know how to feel right now. Like, I don't know if I feel ecstatic, elated, rejoiced. I don't know if I feel traumatized, completely and utterly shattered, broken to the core, and just everything hurts and I want it all to stop. I'm over here having a mental crisis the likes Thanos have never seen before. I am broken right now, right? Because I'm happy, but I'm also depressed. I'm sad, but I'm also
You are a worthless bitch ass nigga.
Bro, I love this act. This is my favorite one. I'm lying. My favorite's still gonna be Act 2, personally, just for the emo aesthetic of everything, just because of how everything just like fell into place. Everything made so much sense in Act 2. And in this one, I'm more left baffled. Let me just attack it point by point. So for one, of course, the aftermath, we just gonna deal with the Jinx because I feel like this one plays right into it. Bro, Jinx is basically a mood. She's been a mood the entire series. I don't care what anyone says. Like, next to Vi's aesthetic only, I think Jinx is my favorite character. Personality wise, vibe wise, music taste wise, she is me if I was a fan of colors and also a little scene, you know? And yeah, she is echoing how I feel about this episode and about the show in this one scene. You know, she's just laying there, you know, depressed, you know, in a cage, locked away, and wanting it all to end and stop. And I feel that. I relate to that. Of course, this is after the whole gut-wrenching sacrifice of, you know, Aisha and, you know, her trying to just put a damper on Warwick's, you know, rampage across the town, folks. They sacrificed a child in this show. They aren't pulling any punches this series. They never have. Like, bro, why? So yeah, she's just been dealing with that. And I can't sit here and say that I don't get it. Like, personally, this is like her one reason, and it's so predictable. And also, I want to touch on something. Just because the story is predictable, it doesn't mean it's bad, right? I feel like people, especially when it comes to like in this video space where we just critique things and talk about things, people always use languages like mid or, you know, just predictable as like these negative connotations when that just isn't the case. I think just because something is predictable, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, in layman's terms. Moving past that little tangent, yeah, I do think it's kind of crazy that like Ekko's been the MVP in the most sobering way possible. Like, we get to see his perspective on where he was during the events of the, you know, end of Act 2 and like everything just like shattering and everything just turning away, you know, his time in a different mirror world. I just think it's kind of funny. It's modern writing in the multiverse. I'm so tired of the multiverse. I really am. Like, I keep seeing it in so many things that come out nowadays, and I don't care how many times they put a different spin on it. I always think it's lazy and corny, bro. Like, oh, what would happen if Vi was gone and it was Jinx that survived and became sane? I'm like, dog, this means nothing because this isn't his world, and obviously he's not gonna stay here. Dead serious, this was the most irritating part of me, and I wanted to like this part of the story. My man's Ekko gets so little screen time, you would have thought it was criminal. Like, bro, I could not, I can't. The show hates Ekko. Like, he's been the MVP surprisingly for like multiple parts of the series, and no one talks about it. He is so cool. Like, bro, and then he comes, I'm gonna get too spoily. We'll get there. Trust me, I can actually take my time making videos now. Like, anyway, moving past that, Vi I feel like she was just existing in these recent arcs, especially with Act 3 in general. She's just been reacting and existing. Like, things just happen around her. I feel like her agency is literally just not there anymore. Like, she's just there. She joins whatever team she feels is good, I guess. I don't even know anymore. Like, Vi's character had literally just been all aesthetics and very little for me personally. Like, I get her arc in season 1, I get her arc in this season as well to some extent. It just feels like she's just been going through emotions. And again, maybe that's my opinion. Maybe I'm missing something with Vi. I don't care. Like, this is my opinion, my videos. If you don't like it, hey man, leave it in the comments. We can talk about it. Give me the views. Trust me, I need it. And I think that just sums up my thoughts on Vi this season. Like, not much to talk about for real, for real. Oh yeah, by the way, bro, this like, I can't with this ginger-haired bastard. Something about her just feels so whatever. And I feel like this is gonna be like the bulk of the video probably.
That is a straight up lie. This is not going to be the bulk of the video, me talking about Maddie. Moving on.
Because her, this person, I don't even know her name and I ain't fin to, because that's how forgettable she is. Like, shawty right here, Wally West, like, I just don't vibe with her, and there was a reason why. Her being a traitor makes no sense, because she was all meat munching and meat gobbling for Kate. So like, her being a villain doesn't make any sense to me. I don't feel it. I don't buy it, Arcane writers. I don't. Like, I know what you're trying to go for, and I just think y'all did a terrible job leading up to it. I don't buy it for a second. I think this is bullshit. Dead serious, think that this is dumb. I don't think this makes any sense. Like, for even like Wally over here, like, no. I felt like it was just a way to give Kate and Vi some drama, which by the way, meant nothing, because Vi is just like, bro, Kate, just take me. Like, that's pretty much how they whole thing, they squashed their beef by just saying, being, hey yo, you up? Yeah. Hey yo, come through. Like, it was really like a you up text, and then like she was up, if you know what I mean. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, her whole integration in the story meant nothing. It went nowhere. It was just here just to give Kate something to like, literally, she just needed something to play with in the meantime till she fixes things with her ex. I just thought that was hilarious. Speaking of Kate, yeah, I mean, she was good. She was honestly great this season, like respectfully. I think her arc has been like the most understandable to a certain extent. Like, everything that happened made so much sense with her. Even the way she was manipulated by Mbessa, the way she came back to good graces. A lot of people gonna say it was rushed. I don't think so. I think it was fine. Once Kate got her head back on straight and got some head on straight. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm petty. Yeah, I think once all that just went ahead and got to the main end goal, I think everything just made sense for her to come back to the light, especially when they have like a bigger fish to fry in like Victor and his whole, you know, glorious evolution. Also, RIP Victor, man. Like, he was also a vibe for me. There's something about these type of characters, these pacifist type characters, these, even with Vander, I just, you know, like, it feels like he still wasn't trying to be the bad guy. It's like his understanding was like, yeah, this could heal the world, you know, this could fix what's been broken. And it's so tragic seeing him like go so far for this one ideal, this one thing. And even in the midst of all of it, in the midst of his madness, he still finds his way, sparing Jace. And even though Jace has literally firmly stood his ground on the opposing side, and even though Victor himself even said our paths divulged long ago, he still finds himself with his best friend, always with him, always by his side, willing to die with him, willing to give himself to a cause that means that they can just be by each other's side once again. And also, I'm finally just gonna say it, because I alluded to it in my last Arcane video. Also, y'all did great with that video, by the way. Please do the same with this video. It's a longer video, so y'all got something to sink y'all teeth into. But yeah, man, look, man, listen to me. Look, man, I don't care who y'all like. I don't care who y'all ship. Stop doing this shit when it comes to heterosexual men that are just friends. Like, bro, can men not be homies? Like, if I want to play the game with the homies, does that mean I'm secretly in love with them? No. We are just playing games, bro. We just homies, bro. I don't understand why two people who are straight just can't be friends. Like, why they gotta be sweet? Why they gotta be sweet on each other? Like, I don't get that. It seems like they are literally just friends who don't want to see each other be destroyed by their own ambition. That's all I saw when I looked at these two. I didn't see the whole shipping thing. And honestly, I found it disgusting because like be the same people saying, oh my God, a man and a woman can be just friends, but whenever it's a man and a man or a woman and a woman, they gotta be scissoring. They just gotta be sword fighting. I don't get it. Like, bro, people in society are so backward and so hypocritical. It's crazy to me. I don't know. That's just my little hot take for the day. I don't know. I wanted to piss y'all off. I don't know. This is just how I feel about it. Cry about it if y'all actually kept stock in these two being sweet together. I don't know. 99.99% sure they're straight. But yeah, aside from the Victor and Jace thing, I remembered his name. Finally, I remembered his name. See, it's the little victories I like. It's the little things that I take in. I just started appreciating the little things as I get older. Little tangent aside. Yeah, moving past the Jason Victor thing. Yeah, I feel like, bro, why they did Jinx like this, man? I don't care what y'all say, and by the way, this should shut y'all Arcane haters up who are saying things like, oh my God, like they're just trying to be like the game. Well, Jinx is dead now. And so is, Vander. So suck it. Yeah, obviously this was going to be its own thing, but I just wasn't expecting to lose two of my favorite characters just in one scene.